Look around you, different things born out of truth and passion. Business software, it's our craft, our identity. Thoughtfully engineered, passionately designed to help you transform your business. Zoho, made in India, made for the world.
Pakistan, the country that doesn't seem to mend its ways, as the Indian diplomat has called out Pakistani Prime Minister's address as absurd and saying there is nothing but glorification of terrorism, criticizing at the UN, calling out drama and lies of Pakistan. These theatrics, however, cannot hide the facts.
A picture speaks 1,000 words, and we saw many pictures of terrorists slain in Bahawalpur and Murid K terror complexes by Indian forces during Operation Sindoor. When senior Pakistani military and civilian officials publicly glorify and pay homage to such notorious terrorists, can there be any doubt about the proclivities of this regime? The Prime Minister of Pakistan also advanced a bizarre account of the recent conflict with India. The record on this matter is clear. Till 9th May, Pakistan was threatening more attacks on India. But on 10th May, its military pleaded with us directly for a cessation to the fight. A picture speaks 1,000 words, and we saw many pictures of terrorists slain in Bahawalpur and Murid K terror complexes by Indian forces during Operation Sindoor. When senior Pakistani military and civilian officials publicly glorify and pay homage to such notorious terrorists, can there be any doubt about the proclivities of this regime? The Prime Minister of Pakistan also advanced a bizarre account of the recent conflict with India. The record on this matter is clear. Till 9th May, Pakistan was threatening more attacks on India. But on 10th May, its military pleaded with us directly for a cessation to the fight.
That is exactly coming across as far as the statement now is concerned, because there was nothing but an absurd display of theatrics from the Pakistani Prime Minister and glorifying terrorism. But this is something that no degree of lies and drama can actually conceal the facts. Mr. Fabian, what's your take on the Pakistani Prime Minister's address at the UNGA?
Well, let me put it this way, that it was not very convincing, to put it mildly. And the whole world knows that Pakistan has exported terrorism to India, and that such export has taken place with the permission and support of Pakistani authorities, primarily the Pakistani military. The whole world knows. And India has, I think, responded properly, and I believe that India's response came from a junior diplomat comparatively. That again is a standard procedure when necessary. And you might have noticed when Netanyahu spoke, it was junior diplomats, even from the US and UK, who attended. So downgrading the representation is a standard procedure.
Absolutely, sir. Full of lies and contradiction. Thank you very much, Mr. Fabian, for your point of view. As far as India has also slammed Pakistan at the UNGA, where the Indian diplomat calling the Prime Minister's of Pakistan's act as absurd, and the glorification of terrorism that has been criticized as nothing but all drama and lies. And Pakistan is a country which cannot hide the facts. In fact, there was a stark difference when it comes to the stand of Pakistan within 24 hours when Operation Sindoor was launched by India. Let's get a word from Rishabh now. Rishabh, when we speak of Pakistan, it was full of theatrics. Right from the beginning, when Pakistani Prime Minister started with his address, of course, this is how India has called out on Pakistan's rhetoric.
Well, Amita, one thing is very clear, that Pakistan do not have anything substantial to say. They talk about, they have won the war, and Patel Gehlot very categorically quoted that if destroyed, air bases, burnt hangars, amount to victory, then let Pakistan enjoy that victory. India showed very clear, clear picture to Pakistan that how Pakistan is a sponsor of terrorism, and India is not going to differentiate between perpetrators and backers of terrorism, and hence India showed a mirror from Osama bin Laden to Murid K to Bahawalpur to Pulwama to Uri. Everything was shown and very categorically told that all this nuclear bluff is not going to work on India.
Absolutely, because as far as Pakistan is here concerned, full of ironies, but however begging for talks for India as well, because what has now been said in this renewed diplomatic engagement with India is now concerned, proposing comprehensive and competent dialogue seems to be the call that Pakistani Prime Minister has been making on one hand. On the other hand, he seems to be criticizing India on the same stage. However, India's response that has been measured, it was non-escalatory and it was mainly focused on terror infrastructure, avoiding civilian and military targets. Patikrit, I believe, is also connected with us. But in the meantime, we'll be getting more voices on this. Let's put out exactly what the Pakistani Prime Minister said on stage. Because every opportunity